Well, hello everyone. It's the Minnesota Cash Kitten back today with all of the brand new tickets from the Minnesota Lottery. And these are for the month of November. So let's see. I picked up 3 of the $2 Blizzard Bucks. So those look like all sorts of fun. I have 1 of the $3 Polar Wonderland. This looks like a puzzle ticket. And then I picked up 3 of the $5 Winter Fun with penguins and 1 of the $20 Power Shot multipliers. So we will see what happens here today, but we'll get started with the Blizzard Bucks. Oops, let me move this. Yikes. Oh, it's always something. Let's just go like that. I think that's good. Alrighty, here we go. Blizzard Bucks. What do we need to do? Well, it looks like you have a bonus called the Snowball Fight, and all you need to find is a mitten in any one of the bonuses to win that prize. Otherwise, you are looking for a penguin to win the prize, a skate to win $5 instantly, or a snowflake to get 10 times your prize. Excellent. Top prize is 15 grand. What are the overall winning odds? Let's get up here a little bit closer. Will it focus? 1 in 3.76. So I have tickets number 4 through 6, and let's see what happens. All right, I'm going to try to zoom in here a little bit. All righty. Looking at the bonuses will come in even more. All right, we are looking to find a mitten. Mitten, please. And we have, I don't know what that is, some pie. All right, on the $20, we got a deer. All right, so no win there. Otherwise, we were looking for a penguin, a skate, or a snowflake. Nope. Nope. Boots. Nope. A hat. Don't need it. And a candlestick. Let's zoom in just a little bit more. Star. We need a snowflake, so that is different. Bow. What the heck is that? What is that? I don't know. I have no idea what that is. Slender? I don't know. Ornament? No. And a turkey. All right, that one is not a winner, so we will move on here to ticket number 5. Let's see what's under the $20. We got a heart. That doesn't win. We are looking for a mitten, and we got the deer. All right, down here, boots, sled, bow, cane, cookie. Whoops. Snowman? Does that win anything? No, it's got to be a penguin. Candy, bowl of soup, a candle, and a bell. All right, that's a loser. Next. All right, let's see what we have here under the $10. Will we find the mitten finally? No, we got a deer. And mitten, more pie. All right, here we go. Nothing yet. Cocoa. Oh, a penguin. Does that win? It wins. Thank goodness. Candle. Ornament. Snowman. We don't need that. Bell. And earmuffs. Well, let's just go ahead and reveal. Can I zoom in a little bit more? Yes, and the prize is $3. Well, that's better than a kick in the pants. So we did get a little tiny win there. Now, let us move on to the, let's zoom out a little bit, the Polar Wonderland. So this is one of those complicated puzzle games, and it looks like we're probably going to need to scratch this area down here to reveal coordinates that you then find on the grid. And here is the prize structure. So if you find a mitten, you get $3 all the way up to the igloo, which you need to reveal 6 squares that I'm imagining will have that igloo picture in it to win the 30 grand. Overall winning odds 1 and 3.64. And here comes the sun. Let's see if we can just work with it here. All right, let's move. Let's zoom. Can we zoom? We can zoom. Not that much. All right, that looks like it gets it all, and I think we can still come down here. So let's see what we get. G5. All right, so just so you see where G5 is, we're going to go down here to here. All right, good. We're on the board with a snowflake. So maybe what I'll do is just kind of zoom out and just go, and you'll see how it works. D3, G2. Oh, I got to sit. A6. All right, let's get a little better lighting here. I don't like what's going on. Plus, I'm getting this weird grid through my window. I don't know if you can see that. Probably. E6. All right. B7. Okie dokie. Oops, I just knocked over my water glass. G3. Part of a skate. F4. Part of a sled. You can just barely see underneath there. B6. What are we close to here? That looks like the igloo. Wouldn't that be a gas to win 30 grand on this first ticket scratched? I would jump for joy. B3. A2 over, whoops, A2. There we go. That's the tail on the deer. A7. And of course, here comes the horrible shadow. Let's come from this way. Where am I? A7. All right, A7. That's a little bit more of that igloo. I think we need A5 and B5 in order to get 30 grand. F2. All right. H7. F1. What do we have here? Mostly a penguin. What would that be? 50 bucks? Yeah, if we got those next two, I think that would be the full penguin. I would take $50. That would be okay. All right, next. Sorry, that's really messy. G7 and B2. Let's just do that. B2 and G7. All right. Got 6 more to go. D6 and H6. So D6 and H6. A little more tree, a little more snowman. A little more teasing. Let's see. A5 and E1. I believe we needed that A5 for sure. Get that igloo. Oh, yes. So I think if we can get B5, we will win $30,000. All right, E1 is the other one. Ooh, we're getting dangerously close on the penguin, too. Oh, wait. How many do you need? So it tells you right here how many squares you need. So the penguin is made out of 4 squares. So, yeah. I guess it would just be E2. So B5 or E2. Let's see if we can get it. B4 and D5. Okay, B4. We didn't get A3, did we? No. And what was the other one? D5. All right, so I believe that is a loser. But, you know, it's kind of fun. It's fiddly fun. So I will check it on the app to make sure that I didn't miss anything. But I believe that one is a loser. So let's move on here to the winter fun. And let's see if I can get rid of that grid all over the tickets. That's better. All right, winter fun. What do we have here? It's a match and win. So you need to match any of your numbers to the winning numbers to win the prize, or find a 5x to a multiply, or get that star symbol to win all 20 prizes. Yippee skippity doo. Look at the cute little penguin. All right, and overall winning odds 1 in 3.76, exactly the same as the $2 ticket. I believe. Yes, it is. So I have tickets 10 through 12. And we're going to zoom on in. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Let's do that. All right, here we go. Ticket number 10. Winning numbers are 20, 19, 1, and a 26. All right. 1, 19, 20, 26, or a multiplier. 31, 17, 30, 12, not yet. 13, no. Let's get a multiplier. 11, 27, 22, a 10, and a 14. Nothing yet. A 3, don't have it. 35, nope. 4, nope. A 21 and a 9, but we needed a 19. All right, last row. 15, no. 25, 1 off. 33, don't have any 30s. 29, no. And a 28 for a loser. That one goes into the loser pile. All right, so we're going to move on here to ticket number 11. Let's get a good one. Maybe a little less glare. All right, here we go. Winning numbers are 18, 15, 22. Let's get it. And a 9. All right, here we go. 27, don't have it. 23, 1 off. 6, no. Oh, sweet mother of pearl. We got to win, we got to win. Do with the 9. 30, don't have it. An 8, we needed an 18. 29, nope. 35, no. Don't scratch the prize. 17 and a 26. We don't have it. Oh, my hand's going to cramp. Okay, next row. 16, 1 off. 25, no. 28, no. 12, a no. We need a 22. And an 18. We have 2 wins. We have 2 wins. Excellent. 9 and 18. Don't scratch the prizes. 15. Oh my goodness. That's a 3rd. I might have to save this one till the bitter end, you know. Just in case the $20 power shot doesn't come through, at least we'll have something beautiful to look at the end. Because right now we have 3 wins on this ticket. Number 15, number 9, and number 18. All right, I am going to hold it aside. So let's move on to the last one, and hopefully it is just as exciting as the one before. Winning numbers are 14, 18, 23, and 34. I like these numbers. 20, a 2, 10, 21, and 31. Nope. 27, 35. We need a 14, 18, 23, or a 34, or any combination of the above, or all of the above. And a 1. Next row. 24, nope. 32, 28, 17, and a 3. Final row. Oh, my hand. My goodness. Final row. 15, no. 1 off. 26, nope. 13, 1 off. A 6 and a 30. All right. Well, so far, we've got that little win on the $2 Blizzard box and the looming pending on the Winter Fun. But we're going to move on to the $20. Yes, $20 for one ticket. I don't. The Power Shot Multiplier. So what do you need to do to win the prize? In any one game, reveal a bolt symbol or a exclamation point. Can we get any better focus? To win the corresponding prize. If you win one game, scratch the Power Shot to see what your multiplier, blah, blah. All right, overall winning odds on this ticket are 1 in 3.07, so those are pretty decent. Yet, this is kind of a spend. So, and it's also kind of a big ticket. So I'm going to try to zoom in here so we can get a good look. And then I'll just have to gingerly move things along. Okay, here we go. What are we doing here? What am I looking at? The Power Shot is the multiplier. Okay, we are looking for a bolt or an exclamation point. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness. Thank you so much, Minnesota Lottery. Oh, I was starting to lament spending $20 on a ticket, but that makes it worth it. So let's keep going. All right, an apple, a rabbit, the pot of gold, money clip, a star, and let's get this last one here, the lamp, and then we'll move this ticket up a little bit more. Ooh, let's not scratch it all. Let's try that much. All right, next few. We've got an anchor, a balloon. I hope you can see these. A spade, a chest, the harp, a piggy bank, an owl, and let's get this last one here is the flute. And oofed. I just scratched it all up. What are you gonna do? All right, that's all right. It's fine. It's just fine. Here we go. Vault, ladybug, wishbone, crown, a diamond, daisy, fire, crossed fingers, and a cupcake. Well, that's pretty exciting. So I'm going to save that one until the end. And we will move on here to the winter fun where I have 3 wins on this ticket. Number 9, 18, and 15. So let's go ahead and zoom on in and see what we get. Ooh, oh my. Well, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting that as the total. Well, alrighty. And 5. So far we're up to $20. And then under 15, another 5. This is a $25 winner. Wow. What did I spend total here? 20, 35. 35 and 6 is 41, $44. Well, that's more than halfway there. Excellent. 25 on the winter fun. And now let's go ahead and zoom on in big like. Ooh, even bigger. To see what the prize is underneath this win on the Power Shot, the $20 Power Shot. If I didn't say, it is ticket number 2. Okay, and the prize is $10. Well, isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? I don't think Minnesota Lottery has ever done that. I expected on the $20 to see the lowest prize be a 20, not a 10. So the Power Shot, I guess it's got to at least be a 2. And there it is, a 2 to break even. Wow, shady Minnesota Lottery. I don't know if I like that, but I do like the win. So I'm not going to complain about that. But I think it's probably the last time I will do that Power Shot ticket. Just kind of leaves a little bitter taste in my mouth. But there you have it. How exciting. Whoa, hey, let's put it all back on camera here. So we got the nice 2X on the Power Shot. And then we got this. How are we going to do this? This delicious win over here with, there, that's kind of goofy, but that's okay. Look at that. So what do we get back? $45 out of 44 spent. Oh, but wait, there's more. We have a $3 win over here. So what do we have? $48 out of 44 spent. That leaves us with, gosh, a $4 profit. And I am loving it. So there you have it. Thank you all again for stopping by. Please press like and have yourself a fabulous day. Bye.